Do your hips feel stiff and locked up when you first stand from a chair? Maybe walking feels more like shuffling these days, or you notice a deep ache deep in your hip or groin after sitting too long. Tight hips are one of the most common complaints I hear from seniors, and they affect everything from your walking to your balance to your lower back. The good news is that 4 simple chair stretches can open those hips gently and effectively. Let us begin right now. Stretch 1 is called the seated hip opener. An elderly woman sits tall at the edge of her chair with both feet flat on the floor. She lifts her right ankle and rests it gently on top of her left knee, letting her right knee fall open to the side. She sits up straight, relaxes her shoulders, and feels an immediate, deep opening through her outer hip. A senior woman doing this seated figure 4 stretch in peaceful morning sunlight shows how accessible and relieving it truly is. Hold for 5 slow, deep breaths. Switch sides and repeat. Let gravity do the gentle work for you. Stretch 2 is the seated knee pull. An old man sits tall in his sturdy chair with both feet flat on the floor. He places both hands around his right knee and gently pulls it up toward his chest, feeling a deep stretch through the back of his hip and buttock. A senior man smiling while pulling his knee toward his chest shows how comforting this movement feels. Only pull as far as comfortable for your hip and lower back. Hold for 5 slow breaths, then lower your foot and switch sides. Breathe out fully with each exhale and feel the tension releasing with every breath. Stretch 3 is the seated hip circle. An elderly woman sits at the edge of her chair, places both hands on her knees, and slowly draws large, gentle circles with her hips, rotating them to the right 5 times. A senior woman moving her hips in slow, relaxed circles shows how fluid and freeing this stretch feels. Then she reverses and circles to the left 5 times. Keep your upper body relaxed and your shoulders down. This movement lubricates the hip joint and breaks up the deep stiffness that builds from hours of sitting each day. Stretch 4 is the seated groin stretch. An old woman sits tall in her chair and opens both knees wide, letting her feet turn out naturally. She places both hands gently on her inner thighs, just above her knees, and leans her upper body slightly forward, feeling a soft stretch through her inner hips and groin. A senior woman sitting with her knees open wide and her hands resting on her thighs in warm afternoon light shows how simple and deeply effective this position is. Hold for 10 long, slow breaths. Let your body soften and open more with every exhale. You have just given your hips something they have been quietly asking for. A senior woman standing up from her chair and walking freely and tall across a bright sunny room shows what open, flexible hips feel like. Your hips are the foundation of how you move through your whole life. Treat them gently and they will carry you beautifully. Subscribe to Daily Senior for your daily dose of vitality.